Hello and welcome to Good Morning Thailand. Today we'll be talking about some of the headlines from across the country. So let's get started with our first story, which is regarding the Cobra Gold military exercise in Thailand. Now, an American soldier attending the annual Cobra Gold exercise in Thailand was found dead in the bathroom at an army camp in Lopburi province north of Bangkok yesterday at 9:40 a.m. Officers from Mueang Lopburi police station traveled to the 31st Infantry Regiment to find the soldier deceased in the bathroom in a pool of blood, and there was a wound on his head. Police revealed no further details about the soldier's identity or suspected cause of death. Thai media reports that it is possible that the soldier slipped in the bathroom, but they're still waiting to be confirmed with an autopsy result. Cobra Gold is the largest joint military exercise in Asia, with troops from 30 countries joining this year. The 42nd iteration of the exercise Cobra Gold started on Tuesday and will run until March the 10th, with army camps hosting Cobra Gold activities in Chantaburi, Sakeo, Rayong, and Lopburi provinces. This year, Cobra Gold has attracted the most U.S. troops in over a decade, with more than 6,000 U.S. Army personnel in attendance, and more than 3,000 Thai troops are joining the military drill as well. Now, the increased presence of U.S. troops is thought to be part of Washington's efforts to build on its ties with Thailand amid rising global geopolitical competition with Beijing. Cobra Gold this year has three main elements: a staff exercise, which includes a senior leaders seminar, humanitarian civic assistance projects in Thai communities, and field training, which includes a variety of exercises to strengthen regional relationships and enhance interoperability. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we're still waiting for more and more information and for the autopsy results to come out. And at that moment, we can give you more results on what that autopsy actually shows. Was it an accident? Was it self-inflicted? Stay tuned to find out more. On that note, we're going to move on to our second top story today, which is regarding expensive flights to Thailand, in particular from China. Expensive flights to Thailand from bigger cities in China are delaying Thailand's tourism plans and recovery. Most tariffs are still 1.5 times more than the pandemic prices, while other smaller cities are double. As per TAT Governor, while most tickets are cheaper than last year, prices from March and April are still higher than before the pandemic times in every Chinese city. Prices of flights from major cities is about 1.5 times higher. It's about $690. Ticket prices to and from smaller cities is smaller cities which have 4.2 million people, like Jiamin or Xiamen, is considered almost double the price. Now, with the passengers flow of is still weak in the first 2 months, the number of seats from eastern China, such as Shanghai, Jiangsu, Xizang, and Hebei, amounted to 17,000 per week, with more than 10 airlines operating flights to Bangkok, Phuket, and Chiang Mai. The average spend, however, of Chinese tourists has increased. Tourists are showing a clear trend to travel with a smaller group of family members or friends and seek new experiences rather than join the traditional way of traveling into tour groups. According to TAT's estimates, the average spend per Chinese tourist per trip is as little as 60,000 baht, which is about $1,700, which is still more than in 2019, that's pre-pandemic, with mainland tourists spend on average about 50,000, so it's increased by 10,000 baht. Kun Yutasak claims that it is difficult for tour operators to offer low-cost tours because of the operating costs. So that's another reason why people aren't traveling in tours. The road shows being held in China by the TAT and the tourism of Thailand seem to be working, and more individual or selected small groups of travelers at the moment want to come to Thailand and spend more money. So hopefully that will be good for Thailand and its economy. All right. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a quick break. The reason I'm going to take a quick break is because the last three stories are about a lot more, they're a lot more lighthearted. That's what I'm trying to say. So we're going to take a quick break. Once we come back from the break, we'll be talking about riding elephants, elephants in particular being addicted to sugarcane in Thailand. And lastly, Venus and Jupiter are here. Find out more after the break.
And join the fun at Carnival Magic. the world's first Thai carnival theme park. Don't miss the opportunity to experience the enchantment of the magical wonders at the one, the only, Carnival Magic Phuket.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching Good Morning Thailand. This show is brought to you by Carnival Magic. It's a carnival fantasy. Visit Carnival Magic if you have some time. Next time you visit Phuket, Kamala in particular, it's a great place to go. Great time to spend with your family over there. For now, I would also like to give a big shout out to Brad Perrin. Brad Perrin, thank you very much for becoming a Thaiger member. We appreciate you supporting the channel, good sir. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I was out and about last night. I went with trusty Jason, who was filming. I went with a couple of riders of the Thaiger team, a couple of marketing staff, sales staff, and of course, some winners, because I went to the Cloud9 grand opening. We were lucky enough to be invited to the grand opening of Cloud9, which is a medical cannabis dispensary here in Asok. It's right next to Terminal 21. And basically we were lucky enough to give VIP tickets to 3 lucky winners, and we got to spend time with some of our YouTube friends and met some cool people at the Cloud9 grand opening. There was some performances, there were some free giveaways, spin the wheel. I won. That's right. So yeah, spent some great time with winners of our giveaway. Met Jerome Global Travel Mate, Chris Retired Working For You. Got to meet some cool people. Spun the wheel, and I won actually 10 grams of the green, which is hilarious because I personally don't partake. So I just gave them away. However, if you are interested in the green and or cannabis or Mary Jane, whatever you want to call it, check out Cloud9. It's right next to Terminal 21, and check out their Pink Panther strain. Apparently that's a thing now. It's like one of their special strains. So yeah. On that note, let's talk about tourists smoking J's, in particular on elephants, because this story has gone viral, and it's been going viral for the last couple of days. Now, according to Leafly, Mikhail Harrison, that's the name of a person in question at the moment, he has rolled up some gumbo and went into the jungle for an exotic experience. What do I mean? Basically, a video of a tourist on holiday has been going viral. He decided to go ride an elephant, and while riding the elephant, he decided to pre-roll a joint and smoke it and film himself smoking the joint, and he thought it would be a great idea. But he has also infuriated quite a lot of people. Now, in response, he asked a question: if you could smoke weed with an elephant, which strain would you pick? On his Instagram page. And in response to his question, he then said that he didn't have any peanut butter breath on him, and he said that the elephants don't mind, and that you should come to Thailand, and it's been a great experience smoking a joint while riding an elephant. He felt like Alexander the Great. Yeah, that's right. His experience was likened to Alexander the Great as he compared his riding atop the majestic animal with historic wars and journeys. Slightly delusional over there. However, as for riding an elephant, despite many wildlife activists opposing to the act due to weight being unhealthy for an elephant's spine, that's a whole debate in itself. There are quite a few animal rights concerns and human concerns regarding the situation. People are weighing in on their opinion on the situation. Should he have done it? Should he have filmed it? Should he be allowed to smoke up there? Is he causing a nuisance? What about the elephant? What about the the mahout, the basically the elephant rider who's taking him on a ride? But I just wanted to show this video and ask the viewers your opinion. What do you think about elephant riding in general? What do you think about this person smoking a J while being on an elephant? For views, clearly. He's a media person. Was he just trying to have the time of his life, like he's entitled to? Or should he have behaved himself better because he's not entitled to that? Or he shouldn't have? You let us know in the comment section below, especially after the live chat, please. You can comment on the live chat, of course, but comment after the live chat. and let us know what you think. Our last two stories, our second last story is also about elephants. This one is about 50 elephants, because 50 elephants have basically destroyed 2,000 rai of crops in Thailand. Now, why would they do that? 50 elephants, basically, they've migrated into agricultural land in the Prakradung district from the Puluang Wildlife Sanctuary. So, no wonder these elephants decided to move away from the wildlife sanctuary. Although the wildlife sanctuary is amazing, they moved because there were a lot of goodies on offer. What do I mean by this? The herd basically worked their way through entire fields of sugarcane, bamboo, bananas, cassava, and even chopped on rubber trees. So far, an area of 2,000 rai has been destroyed, severely impacting farmers' livelihoods, and the herd have shown no signs of retreating, and farmers have not attempted to harvest any crops out of fear of the elephants. Now, Prakadung District Chief Puriwat said that a team of people have been assembled to try and figure out how to drive the herd back to the wildlife sanctuary. The village chief said farmers have been advised to salvage any sugarcane they can before everything is ruined, but some farmers are rightfully too scared to venture into their fields. The chief also said that he is desperately trying to find ways for elephants and villagers to live in harmony. He said it's not the fact that the forest isn't abundant enough for the elephants, but they just can't help themselves to fields of sugarcane. He says the elephants are addicted to sugarcane, and farmers might have to adjust their choice of crops for the area to become a sugarcane-free zone to rid the area of temptation. I don't know how to feel about that story, but I mean, then again, if I was an elephant and I had my group of friends and I was living in a sanctuary and I could smell the sugarcane and bananas and bamboo, I don't blame the elephants. I too would, make my way to the sugarcane and enjoy a little, because life as an elephant can be, I don't know. I'm not an elephant. Or maybe I am. Who knows? But yeah, that's the story. Basically, a bunch of elephants from the sanctuary realized that, hey, there's a lot of goodies like bamboo and sugarcane over here. So they went and destroyed 2,000 rai. That's a really big space, by the way. 2,000 rai of crops. So feel bad for the farmers, obviously. And there's no physical way that you would stop 50 elephants from just making their way there. You'd have to cage them, and that would be sad, wouldn't it? But yeah, perhaps make barriers around the sanctuary. I don't really know. Grow crops that make you money as a farmer but are not attractive to elephants. Strange situation. But that is the story. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our last story today is regarding Venus and Jupiter, the planets, because guess what? They're visible in Thai skies for the next few nights. So if you're in Thailand, you're in luck. Stargazers will be happy to hear that Venus and Jupiter will be visible in Thai skies for the next few nights, in particular today and tomorrow, according to the National Astronomical Research Institute of Thailand. The institute said two planets will almost touch each other in the night sky on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Venus and Jupiter will be visible to the naked eye at their closest conjunction and can be viewed on all 3 nights if the skies are clear. The two planets have slowly been moving closer together over the past month and are now easy to spot in the western skies after sunset from twilight onwards. The conjunction of Venus and Jupiter will be visible on the western horizon from sunset until around 8 p.m. from every part of Thailand, and the planets will move closer to the constellation of Pisces. I have no idea what that means. Basically, it will be visible, and hopefully you get the right information. You can Google it. How do I spot Jupiter from here? Or if you are a stargazer, please give us some advice on how we too can find Jupiter and Venus, because I guess I'd just be looking up into the sky and trying to find the brightest one, because it's worth noting that Venus is the 3rd brightest natural body in the sky after the sun and moon. So be sure to keep an eye out on the night sky over the next few nights to catch this stunning celestial event, because you might be able to spot Venus as it's probably going to be the brightest star in the sky. I'm not that good at astronomy, guys, but you can also read this full article as well as all the stories and more on the Thaiger.com. As for now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to end the show. Tomorrow, we do have a special guest on the show tomorrow morning, and we will be doing a live Q&A. So stay tuned and join us for Friday's episode. As for now, we hope you enjoyed it. Well, please like the video. Please comment below on any of the stories. We'll see you live again tomorrow morning. Take care. Bye-bye.